Dragon Lord Ojutai, aka the Great Teacher, spends long afternoons on his roost in Dragon's Eye. His clan reveres him for his ancient wisdom and insightfulness. The Ojutai accept the limitation of wisdom that they can gain in their own short lives as compared to their dragons that they revere. Thus, they have taken to calling these dragon overlords the Skywise. Although Ojutai orthodoxy states that these dragons do not necessarily rule over these men, but rather guide or lead those who serve them to a greater understanding of the world. Welcome, everybody. This is Brent Godfist Ernest. Today on the Godfist Brewing Co., I'm going to combine blue mana and white mana, the combining spell and fist into a Ojutai themed deck for you today. And I hope you enjoy it, and let's get right to it. What's up, everybody? Let's get right into this. This is my Ojutai theme deck. Start off with the blue side of the things. I'm running 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11 basic islands. Alright, first card of the blue side is Ensoul Artifact. I do have artifacts in this deck. It's an enchant. If I have an artifact out and I happen to get this enchantment, it turn into a 5/5 creature in addition to its other types. So that's cool. Kind of if I'm having a little bit of a creature snare, I guess. I think I'm running 2 copies of Aqueous Form. Again, this is just to prevent. This is all about evasion right here. Is enchant creature can't be blocked, and whenever it attacks, I get a scry 1. So effective. Voyage's End, kind of a way to control my creatures, or my opponent's creatures, keeping them off the field. I think I'm also running 2 of these. Scry 1, of course. Singing Bell Strike. I love this little enchantment. Makes it really difficult for your opponents, especially if your opponent has like a huge card out and you play this and put this enchantment on it. Makes it to where he can't untap during my opponent's untap step. And then unless my opponent pays 6 to untap, pays 6 mana to untap. So that kind of like makes my opponent have to decide if he really wants to use that creature or not, or pay the 6 to actually use him. Dissolve, because what blue deck doesn't have counter spells in it? Scry 1. First creature, Aeronaut Tinkerer. Again, this works with artifacts. Whenever I have an artifact out, he has flying, 2/3. Ojutai Interceptor. Of course, it's a Ojutai deck, so how do you not have Ojutai cards? Flying Megamorph, 3/1. Whenever I flip him up, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Pay 3 to make him a 2/2 creature. Not bad. There's my other Dissolve. Again, I think I'm running 2 of those. Palace Familiar, just like a little creature, turn 2 creature I could put out. Flying, whenever I die, I draw a card. Ojutai's Breath, instant card that taps the target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step, and has Rebound. Basically means that I can cast it again next turn after I exile this card for free. Like I get it casted twice for paying it for it once. So that's pretty bodacious. My other Aqueous Form, again, I think I'm running 2. Another Singing Bell Strike, I guess that's my second one. I think I'm running 2 copies of most of these cards. Ojutai's Summons. Focus here. Come on, focus. Oh well. Put a 2/2, there we go. Blue Jin Monk creature with flying onto the battlefield. Again, this is something I could put out just to put more creatures on, put another creature out on the field, and it has Rebound. So basically, I get 2 tokens for the price of 1. My other Ojutai Summons, 2 of those. Another Voyage's End. Dragon's Eye Savants. Morph reveal a blue card in my hand, so basically pretty cheap to flip it. Whenever I pay the morph cost, he's a 2/2, and then whenever I turn it face up, I get to look over at my opponent's hand and see what he's got going on. An archetype of imagination. Come on, you can do it. Creatures I control have flying, and then the creatures my opponents control lose flying and cannot gain it back. Basically giving all my creatures evasion of some sort and making them hard to deal with. Another Aeronaut Tinkerer, and then Ojutai's Breath again. That's all for the blue side of things. The spells of Ojutai. In my white cards, I'm running, I think, maybe 9 or 10 of whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes. Okay, yeah, there's more. The mana curve in this deck calls for more blue mana than it does white, and there's less white cards to begin with. Artful Maneuver, a little pump thing, cheap rebound pump. Hold on, let me fix that. Sorry. Kicked my stand a little bit. Target creature I control, or target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of the turn. Rebound. Divine Verdict, destroy attacking or blocking creature. Easy removal. Great Teacher's Decree. Sorcery, creatures I can go get +2/+1 until the end of the turn. Rebound. Basically 2 for the price of 1. Student of Ojutai. 2/4. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I gain 2 life. Easy life gain once I get them out. Everyone knows how much I love life gain. Order of Ojutai. An additional cost of him, I may reveal a dragon card. If I did reveal a dragon card in my hand, or controlled a dragon as I casted him, I get to draw a card. And he's a defender with flying. Pacifism, just to, make sure my opponent's creatures can't attack or block, and stopping those fatties in them tracks. Student of Ojutai. Whenever you cast another one of those, I just went over that, excuse me. Moment of Heroism. Target creature gets +2/+2 and lifelink until the end of the turn. There's that great life gain I love having in my life. Seeker of the Way. Prowess. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. And whenever I cast a non-creature spell, he also gains lifelink until the end of the turn. So basically, I cast a spell, he becomes 3/3 with lifelink for 2. Sweet. Another student of Ojutai. Court Homunculus. Gets +1/+1 as long as I control an artifact. We'll go over my artifacts here pretty soon. Divine Verdict, again. Ray of Dissolution. Destroy those enchantments that are bothering me, and I gain 3 life. Brave the Sands. Creatures I control have vigilance. Each creature I can control can block another creature. So basically, I could just with blue and white cards, Archetype of Imagination and Brave the Sands, I could basically make it to where they could fly and don't have to tap every time I attack with them. Give them evasion and able to block, so I could always attack with the force. Multicolored cards. Restore the Peace. Return each creature that dealt damage this turn to its owner's hands. So, sometimes maybe I might have to take some damage, and I have this little instant card. Bounce it back to their hand. And of course, we have the Dragon Lord, Ojutai. How could I have an Ojutai deck without Dragon Lord Ojutai? You can't. Otherwise, it's not an Ojutai deck. Flyer. He has hexproof as long as he's untapped. So basically, if I had vigilance and I was attacking with him, he wouldn't be untapped. So he's hexproof once I get Brave the Sands out. Ooh, yeah. Whenever I deal combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of my library, put one of them into my hand, and the rest on the bottom of my library in any order. 3 multi-lands, 2 Azorius' Guildgate, and a Tranquil Cove. Gain 1 life when I play it. They all come into play untapped. Multi-lands, just to, in case I have all the land I need of one color and don't have any of the other, and I have to pull one of these. There's no real rhyme or reason for me to have these specific ones. I could use any blue-white multi-lands. It wouldn't matter to me. It probably should, but it doesn't. uh, monocolored, non-colored, or no colored. This is another land, Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Tap, add one to my colorless to my mana pool, or I could add one mana of any color to my mana pool to spend to cast a dragon creature spell. Or I could pay 2, tap, sacrifice this, and return target dragon creature card or Ugin Planeswalker card from my graveyard to my hand. So basically, if I lose my Dragon Lord Ojutai, I could pay this, pay 2, tap, and sack this to return my dragon creature card to my hand so I could replay him. Ojutai Monument, because, well, why not? Another thing, just another artifact I control that I could tap for land. Or if I pay 4, a white and a blue, it becomes a 4/4 white and blue dragon artifact creature with flying to the end of turn. So, just add some more creatures. And I get land. Another, an Azorius Cluestone, just to add, just to tap and add, white or blue, or I could tap white and blue and sacrifice this to drag a card. And then another Ojutai Monument. So everybody, that was what I have in my Ojutai control deck, is what I call it, Ojutai control, because my blue cards and some of my multi cards are about keeping them on the ground or keeping them into my opponent's hand, not being able to keep them out. I realize this probably could have be done a little bit better, but as I've talked about in previous videos, I use what I have at my disposal. So if you liked this deck, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe for that giveaway. I know we just hit 20 subscribers recently, so we're a fifth of the way there to get to 100. So spread the word some more about that giveaway, get more people to subscribe so we can get this Magic Origins giveaway underway. And again, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any homebrew challenges you would like to offer up to me, you just comment them down below, and I'll do my best to make them happen. Again, I use mostly what I have in my card collection. I do occasionally buy cards if I have to. If not, I usually use what I have at my disposal. With certain deck builds, I'm going to have to buy cards, so they're still technically homebrews because I know you want them, but I'm just saying. For the most part, especially in this deck, I kind of used what I had from, Dragons of Tarkir pulls and any other cards that I had. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Share the giveaway. Godfist out, everybody. Have a good day.